Could this little device revolutionize your creative workflow? Well, I've been testing the TourBox Elite Plus for a few months now, and I've got some answers. So let's dive in. Hey everyone, I'm Jonathan, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at a little device that's been making waves in the creative world, the TourBox Elite Plus. I finally got one after months of waiting, and I've been putting it through its paces. As someone who illustrates primarily on an iPad, I was especially curious about how well this could fit into my workflow. So the question is this worth it? Well, let's find out. I pre-ordered the TourBox Elite Plus last year, and after waiting over 4 months, it finally arrived. And let me tell you, I was super excited. After unboxing, the first thing that struck me was the weight. This thing is solid, heavy enough to stay put on my desk, but not so heavy that it's cumbersome. Right away, it just felt like a premium device. I admit, I was really skeptical about the plastic construction, which looked cheap to me. But once I had it in my hands, those concerns just disappeared. It's well built, and the knobs and buttons have a nice tactile feel. And that only gets better with the optional haptic feedback, which makes them feel even more satisfying to use. I mean, I love this thing. It feels great in my hands. Now, as a seasoned illustrator and designer, I'm pretty set in my ways. I've spent years mastering hand gestures and keyboard shortcuts, and they're kind of just second nature to me. So integrating a new tool into my workflow was going to take some effort. But I try to be open, and I try to always improve efficiency when I can, so I decided to stick with this. For Procreate, the TourBox Elite Plus has been a game changer. I mean, switching between the brush and eraser tools with the press of a button, that's just super smooth. Adjusting brush size with the knob, well, that just feels really natural to me. And using the C1 and C2 buttons for undo and redo, well, that's so good that I turned off Procreate's default finger gestures. Some other shortcuts, I mean, it took a little more time to get used to, but the more I used it, I'm telling you, the more I appreciated how much faster it made my workflow. It really did. And my workflow got even better when I moved over to Photoshop. Photoshop was another area that, I mean, this thing just shines. The first thing I did before I really got into Photoshop was I remapped the presets for it. I wanted them to match my Procreate settings. Because, I mean, who wants to relearn shortcuts between apps? I mean, a button for brush and a button for eraser and all that, they should be the same in each program. So I did that. So now my presets between Procreate and Photoshop, they match. But the real game changer for me in Photoshop was zooming in and rotating the canvas with ease. I've always had an issue, especially with rotating canvas in Photoshop. That's always been difficult to me. But now, pairing the TourBox Elite Plus with my Wacom 16-inch display tablet, it's created one of the best drawing experiences I've ever had in Photoshop. I mean, honestly, I just don't want to work in Photoshop without it anymore. Hey everyone, I just want to take a quick break in the review here and say if you are enjoying this, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want more creative content like this, maybe creative content about process and commentary and things like that, hit the subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. And that's it. Now, back to the review. Now, here's where I genuinely was surprised. Video editing. I use Final Cut Pro, and the TourBox Elite Plus has been a productivity beast. Keyboard shortcuts are great, but they're just something satisfying about the precise control of dials and buttons that makes editing just way smoother for me. Scrubbing through timelines, making precise cuts, adjusting clips, they just feel better and more intuitive, which helps cut my editing time down immensely, and that is a big deal for me. So why does the TourBox Elite Plus stand out? I have tried many other controllers before. Some of them are basically just mini keyboards, like this one. I mean, it's hard to figure out what to punch, right? I mean, they're all the same size keys, everything. But the TourBox Elite Plus is different. I mean, first of all, it's designed like a game controller. Different button shapes and sizes, so you can identify everything just by touch. It's pretty friggin' intuitive, honestly. I don't have to look down or hunt for keys anymore. And unlike other controllers that I've ended up just basically shoving in the drawer, this one has found a place on my desk and has become a staple in my everyday workflow. So the question is, so do I recommend TourBox Elite Plus? Absolutely. If you're an illustrator, designer, or video editor, this little device can seriously speed up your workflow and make working in your favorite programs just way more enjoyable. It's going to take you a little bit of time to get used to it, but believe me, it's going to be worth it. And the build quality is just absolutely fantastic. I mean, this feels like a quality piece of tech. And with the Elite Plus, the ability to seamlessly switch between iPad and computer makes it just even more versatile for me. I don't have to worry about using two different devices just because I'm switching. And because it's become so important to my workflow, I'm now considering picking up the travel case, which I did not order when I ordered the device, because I just don't want to risk damaging this thing, and I want to take it on the go now. So at the end of the day, whether you're drawing, painting, or editing, having tools that make the process smoother and more intuitive is always a win. And for me, the TourBox Elite Plus has definitely found a place in my setup. All right, well, that's it for this review, guys. Hey, let me know in the comments if you've tried the TourBox Elite Plus, and also if you've tried any of the other TourBoxes and how you feel this one stacks up, or if you just have some questions for me. Anyway, I'd love to hear from you. Until then, I'm Jonathan Rice. Thanks for watching, and take care.